I got a question for anybody watching my video in the world of boxing. How come Ego, your boy Boxing Ego, is always the one that gotta clean up the news cycle, tell you what's really going on, and set the record straight? Let me know that in the comment section. After false reports that Vasyl Lomachenko has made a decision and decided to retire, your boy Ego is back with another Debunked, where I get to debunk other people's bullshit. Now, I came in hot with this particular video because for the longest, I have told you, I am gonna start blaming the boxing fan. Yes, you at home, the boxing fans who listen to my videos and listen to apparently videos in boxing. Here's why I'm blaming boxing fans. I'm putting cases on all you, right? Because boxing fans, by and large, are greedy and needy. They are thirsty. They love the sport. They're passionate about the sport, but it's to a fault. They love boxing so much that they don't care where they're getting the information from. And I've always found that to be a bit weird. Like, I understand being a wine connoisseur and loving wine, if that's your deal. I don't drink, but if that's your business, I live out here right by Napa, right? So Wine County, Sonoma, all these good things, right? So if that's your deal, I dig it. I can respect you. Just, you know, you like the finest things in life. You want a nice red wine, a nice Merlot, you know, whatever you like to drink. What I don't understand is if you claim to be a wine connoisseur and you don't really have no taste. Like, you drink red wines, white wine, cheap wines, or expensive wines. Like, and you just have they all taste the same to you. Because I have drank before, and if you taste quality wine, it's gonna taste different than Carlo Rossi or, you know, something that like wine coolers that are overly sweetened and things like that. And that's the same for boxing. I don't see how boxing fans can watch my videos and watch some other content creators spread lies and clickbait and act like both content creators are equal or the same or dope. And that's why I'm blaming the boxing fans, because I have to always come back and clean up the mess. I feel like a janitor in this game of boxing. What am I talking about? Rant over. Let's get into it. Vasyl Lomachenko. There were reports that Vasyl Lomachenko has officially made a decision to retire, right? He's done, he's out. Even the WBC, which is insane because they're a party to this, they put out a post that confused a lot of fans because it was basically like it was paying homage, and it sounded like Lomachenko had retired because they were like, oh, thank you for all that you've given. You know, you don't really put up posts for people like that unless they passed away or they're like leaving the game or retiring or, you know, something like that. Like, see you later, you know, till I see you again. It just don't make sense, you know? So the WBC is even complicit. But that's why I tell you all the time, there is a lot of low quality content available in boxing. So you got to pick and choose wisely because people don't fact check anymore. We're on the internet, about to enter 2025. People just say whatever, run with it. That's it. So I'm happy to report that Vasyl Lomachenko hasn't actually made a decision. Yes, there's rumors that Vasyl Lomachenko could retire. But as of Ego recording this video, that decision hasn't been finalized. You look at Lomachenko's social medias, as of me recording this video, he ain't said nothing about, yep, it's it, I'm over. What fighter does that? You know, even Triple G, he's not officially retired. He has never come out and said, it's over for me, I'll never fight again, I'm riding off to the sunset. Hey guys, Max is nothing, punch it, guys. He didn't say that, right? And even though there were reports and rumors that Lomachenko was mulling over the idea of retiring, he ain't pulled the trigger. So I know some of you guys are confused. You're like, where did it start? Because the origin is important. And I'm going to break it down because your boy Ego did the digging. Why would the WBC post this? Because whoever is managing their social media got duped. There's a fake Michael Benson account, right? Michael Benson is a boxing curator who just, he was on Twitter and he would gather up everyone else's news one place and have quotes and, videos and snippets of what was going on in boxing through the whole media cycle, right? So people started turning to that because it was like easy to access what was going on in boxing. Even the fighters started retweeting Michael Benson. However, there's one big problem with this account that alleges that Lomachenko has officially retired. The account where the WBC and many others stole this information from was from a fake Michael Benson. This Michael Benson don't even have like 2,500 followers. And how do people still fall for this is mind-boggling. The real Michael Benson have far more, I don't know, because I don't really care or know other people's numbers and stats like that, but I know he had far more than 2,000, less than 2,000 subscribers. So you got people, the WBC included, an actual company, nonprofit in boxing, who are spreading lies and getting duped by a parody account. Now, I'm not Elon Musk. I don't know why Twitter allows for so many parody accounts and you can impersonate people and this, that, and the third. I don't get it. I don't understand it. I don't know the rules. But from my understanding on Twitter, you can do that if it's declared that you're a parody account. And if you don't, then you probably can get away with it until they see it and block you for not declaring. So Twitter's just a weird world. But you got content creators and the WBC who are saying that Lomachenko is retired when Top Rank sends me the emails. They never, Top Rank, who has worked with Lomachenko for the better portion of his pro career, they never sent me no email saying that Lomachenko retired. You go to Loma's social handles, they ain't said nothing about this. So the source is a fake Michael Benson account. Furthermore, if all these people who are supposedly into boxing and reporting boxing, like your boy Ego, were good at their jobs and credible, then the other factor that you would have to factor in is the real Michael Benson sold his account to, you guessed it, Turkey Al-Sheikh. And if you follow the news cycle, that would have told you that this was a fake Michael Benson account, because the real Michael Benson recently, and if you're tapped in, you would know this, recently sold his account to Turkey Al-Sheikh and Ring TV. If you look at Michael Benson and search the real Michael Benson, the one with hundreds of thousands of subscribers and followers on Twitter, it's no more. And what you'll find, what should pop up, is the Ring TV, because again, he sold his account to Turkey Al-Sheikh and the Saudis, and they took over. They seen it was a account with, the metrics that they want, and they end up buying it, like Turkey's buying certain things and putting on certain fights. So that's exactly what they did with Michael Benson's account. So again, I'm an intelligent brother, so I don't really understand how people keep getting duped on the internet. It'll be like, oh, LeBron James got traded. People start spreading it, retweeting, posting it, finding out the person is not the real person that works for ESPN, but a fake parody account. And that's exactly what happened with this Lomachenko business. People are prematurely saying Lomachenko is retired, all because of a fake Michael Benson. And for me, the reason why I said earlier, I'm blaming boxing fans, is because if you're that much in a rush, you probably shouldn't be covering boxing. If you can't take an extra couple seconds, or you don't have a team, or you're not smart enough to take an extra couple seconds to have the proper precautions in place to make sure that your information that you're putting out is quality, as opposed to like an imposter account, then I don't think you're really qualified. This is what hurts boxing, and this why I'm blaming the fans, because boxing doesn't really grow from where it's at now with this type of behavior. Nothing but clickbait and a bunch of fake news. And then this is another reason I'm complaining to the fans about what the fans are doing. If you're subscribed or watching accounts that you know lie to you and clickbait, then you're helping to spread and support a fake message. So what does that say about you in terms of your integrity, if and what you really feel about the sport of boxing, if that's who you choose to give your viewership? There's a lot of people in boxing that are doing it the right way. They're giving you fight coverage, going to the fights, giving you exclusives and real interviews. There's also people who commentate and, they're giving their personal opinion, but they're doing their best job. No bias, they're not paid off and stuff like that. So to give anyone your time, that is the most important thing. Money, you can always get money back. We're not really worried about the money. You can never get your time back. So with that being said, that's why I'm blaming the boxing fans, because they're so thirsty for boxing news, they'll click on anybody's video and then have the audacity to act confused when they get led astray. Like, oh, Tank Davis's fight is canceled. Oh, Tank this and that. And it's all this like weirdo news that's not really news, and fake fights that people will say, oh, the fight is done. It's verbally agreed. It's signed. Lomachenko retired, and you done watch several videos from said content creator or TikToker or Instagram page, their posts, whatever, wherever you got this bad information from. And then the fans got the audacity and the nerve to act bamboozled. Like, man, this boxing, this is what hurts boxing. You're part of the problem. You're part of the problem because you're giving too many people chances instead of leaving it to the experts. I don't know what you guys see, but you don't see certain people doing this. Like, you don't see Fight Hype posting that Lomachenko retired, and then there's no inclination or no actual data that says Lomachenko's retiring, right? You don't see Boxing Ego doing this. That's why I say be careful where you get your information from. There are a lot of people on YouTube or Instagram or wherever you get your news from that are doing it the right way. So you got to just pick and choose and find those and support those people. No biggie. But, we get all this news spread and fake news cycle that ain't even real. And then people act like they're confused. Like, oh, I thought Tank was fighting this guy. I thought he was fighting El Rayo. Who said that? I don't know where you got that. That was never a signed fight. So again, Lomachenko, as of recording the video, not retired, debunked. Ask Aegis Clemens if Lomachenko, as of this date, has made an official decision that he's ready to announce to the public, saying he will never lace him up again. And you'll find out that everything Ego spoke was true, per usual. So choose wisely and subscribe.